Today we're going to learn about graphing exponential functions. Y is equal to a times b to the x power, where a is not equal to 0, b is greater than 0, and b is not equals to 1. Now in this video we're going to talk about exponential decay, in which the slope of the line appears to be decreasing at an exponential rate. It's going to look something like this. In the previous video, we graphed exponential growth, which looks the opposite, and instead increases at an exponential rate. The way you can identify these two is the value of b is going to be, for exponential decay, in between the values of 0 and 1. For exponential growth, the value of b is always going to be greater than 1. So in this example, we have the graph y is equal to 1/3 to the x power, and the value 1/3 is in between 0 and 1. So we know that it's going to be exponential decay. Now let's plot some of the values for this graph. So if we have x is equal to -2, we're going to have y is equal to 1/3 to the -2. This is equal to 3 to the second power, which is equal to 9. So at -2, we're going to have a value of 9. How about -1? If we plug in -1, we're going to have 1/3 to the -first power, which is going to be equals to 3 to the first power, which is equal to 3. So at -1, we're going to have a value of 3. How about 0? At 0, we're going to have y is equal to 1/3 to the 0th power. Anything to the 0th power is just 1. So at x is equal to 0, we're going to have a value of 1. Now for 1, we're going to have y is equal to 1/3 to the first power, which is equal to 1/3. And finally, when x is equal to 2, we're going to have 1/3 to the second power, which is equal to 1/9. So the graph is going to look something like this. And as you might notice, it's actually the exact same graph as the exponential growth function in the previous video, but it's flipped across the y-axis.